Hello there, and today I'll be reviewing the Olympiacos and Arsenal review for the 4th of December 2012. Okay, my thoughts on the Arsenal Olympiacos game before I get the game started, on my thoughts about the game. We made some 9 changes from the defeat on Swansea on the last weekend. We had the likes of the youngsters coming in, we had a new left back from the academy coming in like Mida, we had Squalaci coming in, we had Ramsey coming in, we had Rosicky back for the first time within last season, we had Arshavin coming in, Shamak, Gervinho, Chamberlain, all them Coquelin. Our reserve, our B team. Okay, so basically Arsenal started well in the first half. We started getting our passing going on. Gervinho and Shamak created a couple of chances, and Arsenal got their first goal with Thomas Rosicky. Great play from Gervinho and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the wide, with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain playing on the left-hand side and Gervinho playing on the right. Great goal for Rosicky. The goal was like Gervinho was coming in and then cut across in the wide area with Craig and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left-hand side of the width, and then after that Thomas Rosicky came in. Nice little play from Gervinho, pass through, open space, Rosicky scored, 1-0 Arsenal. And my thoughts on that, Thomas Rosicky, great goal, great first appearance of the season starting, and Rosicky was a good player. Really, Arsenal should have never substituted Thomas Rosicky, because Rosicky came off for Andre Arshavin. Arshavin didn't really do anything, he had a great chance in the second half. But we'll get onto that in a bit. And then after that, Arsenal, it was half time, 1-0 Arsenal against Olympiacos, and then after that, the second half, Arsenal start getting their tempo going. They start passing the ball around, trying to get the second goal, but really Arsenal couldn't find that second goal. They couldn't find that final third yet again, because Arsenal do need a striker that can score goals and maybe allow and buy a creativity midfielder, someone that can deliver through and support the final third striker so they can score the goal. So obviously Arsenal do need to sort that creativity midfield, try and find a midfielder that can, maybe someone like a holding role, like an Alex Song for example, defensive middle, someone like a creativity magician midfielder, someone like Man U have got maybe like a Carrick or maybe a Kagawa or someone like that. Like for example Dortmund have got Mario Götze, but we haven't got the money for that. But maybe someone like a creativity midfielder that can deliver through, someone experienced that can deliver through, that can support the final third. So yeah, Arsenal started getting the second half going, and then after that, after like 5 or 10 minutes, Arsenal kept losing the ball, and Olympiacos was a good strike, Olympiacos good goal, and really the two centre halves between Vermaelen and Squalaci. I know these two have never hardly any played against each other before. They don't really know how to compare against each other because them two were playing centre half. Vermaelen was playing right centre back, Squalaci was playing central. So obviously Vermaelen and Squalaci do not suit as a pair. So obviously where you compare that as Vermaelen and Squalaci, Vermaelen is a leader and Squalaci is rubbish. So obviously Arsenal had to concede that goal from Olympiacos. It was 1-1, it was a nice goal from Olympiacos, great finish. But the problem with Arsenal's defence, well, really, Arsenal haven't really got any much centre-halves. Because Koscielny, he's out for a couple of weeks. Mertezaka's resting. Gibbs and Sangin all that are resting because they picked up a few knocks from Swansea. So obviously Arsenal wanted to test their youngsters against a Greece Olympiacos fight. Because obviously Olympiacos are a good team, because Olympiacos always play better football compared to us against us, and obviously Olympiacos, we never win, and also we needed a result tonight. But Arsenal were absolutely poor. In the first half we were absolutely great, but in the second half, like the last 5 or 10 minutes into the second half, we did alright. But after that, for the last half an hour, 35 minutes, Arsenal were just absolutely poor. We just couldn't find any creativity, we just couldn't find any final third. Yet again, we were just similar a little bit on Saturday against Swansea. We just couldn't finish the end. That's why Arsene Wenger really should have brought Giroud to the squad, should have brought him to Greece. because really Wenger didn't really need to rest Giroud, because yet again he didn't have a good performance on Saturday as he came on from the bench. Arsene Wenger does need to start Giroud all the time. Well, not all the time, but maybe very often, because Giroud is very important, because he can score goals with his head. So that's why I think Giroud maybe should have travelled to the squad, and it could have changed the game. So obviously I think Arsene Wenger does need to win a striker in January, because Arsene Wenger said after the game that in the Olympiacos game he said that I'm very happy with the squad. Arsene Wenger said he was a little bit disappointed that that we didn't get top of the group. He would have liked that, because now this is bad for Arsenal, guys. Because now this is not good. This wasn't a good performance tonight. Not the best performance, but it was a better performance than Saturday. We learned from Saturday a little bit. We learned a bit of theory of that from Saturday, but it wasn't the best performance in Greece. It's always a difficult test to go to Greece, because Man United lost against Galatasaray the other week, and really, it's a really difficult test to go to teams like Greece and Ukraine, because they're really good, and the crowd has a great atmosphere over there. So that's why Olympiacos, one of them Champions League history teams, which the team who has great experience in Champions League and European Cup history compared to Arsenal, because Arsenal have never won a European Cup before. Olympiacos may have like years and years and years ago. So obviously Arsenal knew they had to go out there, and then after that Olympiacos had a substitution. I don't know who the guy is, but he was the same guy who scored against Arsenal in the previous game at the Emirates a few weeks ago in October. So obviously he came on and scored a thunderbolt strike against Chelsea. But yet again, Arsenal's defence wasn't there. Vermaelen and Squillaci, yet again, Squillaci. Aaron Ramsey gave the ball away for the equaliser, and yet again Squillaci just gave it away. Yet again, it was a very disappointing goal, because yet again, I know you Arsenal fans probably don't really care, because many Arsenal fans may care or may not, because yet again, it's not good finishing second, because you know what that means. We have to play. That's good. We're not playing Real Madrid in the next one. We might have to play teams like Barcelona again. We may have to face Barca in the last 16, because the draw is going to be on the 20th of December, on Thursday the 20th of December in Neon at 11 o'clock. So obviously we need to know when Arsenal, who they're going to draw in the next round, because obviously it's obviously going to be Barcelona, guys, because they said on ITV it's going to be Barcelona, because obviously we could be facing Barcelona for the third consecutive in a row out of 4 seasons, and we've never beaten Barcelona, but Chelsea have. So to be honest, it was a really disappointing result tonight. I didn't really have nothing much to say. This video is like 8.5 minutes long, so it's because I kept talking about stuff and all that stuff, like how the performances and stuff and all that stuff. So obviously I didn't really have nothing much to say tonight, because it wasn't really a good performance yet again from Arsenal. Yet again, I am getting a bit worried from Arsenal, because Arsene Wenger said after the game that if we start winning our games, then Wenger won't be strengthening the squad. But if we do have the same performances like we did against Swansea and Olympiacos tonight and then last weekend, then Arsene Wenger may strengthen the squad. We need to spend the money, Wenger. I'm going to have to keep saying this, Arsene Wenger and Arsenal fans. We need to spend the money, because in January Wenger needs to go out there, because we need to get that top 4 or even achieve third. But we're not going to achieve third, because Tottenham or Chelsea are probably going to get that third spot. Because yet again, I know you Arsenal fans think this is silly to say, but I got to think that Tottenham have a better squad than us. I'm sorry to say this, guys, but I know we hate Tottenham, guys, but I got to think Tottenham have a better squad than us this season. Because you look at Tottenham's squad, they've got an experienced French goalkeeper, Luis, who never hardly plays. You've got Dempsey, Bale, Aoulen. You've got young English talent. And look, compared to us, we've got players like Ramsey, who just can't pass the ball. He always plays it squarely. He always plays on the wing. He's not a winger. You've got like Squillaci. He doesn't have a clue about English football. You've got players like Giroud there, Johan Giroud and all that. These are not players who who shouldn't be playing for Arsenal. I say every single Arsenal game, when I watch on telly, computer, laptop, whatever, I always say Aaron Ramsey and all them rubbish players don't deserve to play for Arsenal. Because they don't deserve to be at the right club. They're not an Arsenal player. So I'm suggesting Arsene Wenger needs to replace them players and bring in a few players. Because we're after a few players like, we're after this Crystal Palace player. I don't know about him, but you can comment down below or tweet me. Because my Twitter was LucaQ01. So maybe you can comment down below, Arsenal fans, and let me know and tweet me about what you think what players do you think we need to sign in January. Do you think Arsene Wenger should stay? Or do you think Arsene Wenger should strengthen the squad? Do you think you were happy for tonight, finishing second, playing Barcelona possibly in the next round again, or Borussia Dortmund? So obviously I would rather play Dortmund than Barcelona, but Dortmund are a really good team because they've improving, because most of their players play for the Polish national team and I know the players. So obviously really it wasn't really a good performance. So hopefully guys you can comment and tweet me down below, because really Arsenal are after players like Huntelaar, Sahar and bringing Thierry back. Really, I don't want to bring Thierry Henry back because Thierry Henry, he's getting old. Yes, because Gervinho's going to the African Cup of Nations. Gervinho had a good start to the first half. But yet again, Gervinho always has to take on players. He never passes the ball. I think Wenger may have to get rid of Gervinho soon. He can be an important player sometimes, but Wenger may have to drop him. Maybe Arsene Wenger should have brought Walcott to the squad on to Greece, but Wenger had to rest the players, otherwise we would have risk of injuries on Saturday. So yeah. So this is my Olympiacos and Arsenal review. And if you haven't seen my videos, my name's Luca. I review every single Arsenal game with a now and then on the telly or internet, whatever. And I review Arsenal games throughout the season. And I do comment and subscribe, and I do subscribe and I do comment to every single comment and subscribe, and I will subscribe and comment to every single video until I get some viewers and stuff. And also guys, you could tweet me, Arsenal fans, and let me know what you thought about the game, and let me know how much money Wenger's got to spend, how much money do you reckon Wenger's got in the bank, and all that stuff. So yeah, this is my Arsenal Olympiacos review for the 4th of December 2012, and I'll see you on Saturday afternoon possibly for the West Brom game. Hopefully it'll be a good one. See you Saturday. Bye.